Ladies and gentlemen, hello! What's up, guys and girls? How you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome today to a new episode of the FIFA 22 Ultimate Team Road to Glory, episode number 268. Now, my main goal, my main mission in today's episode is to finally be done with Icon Swaps 3. Get the rest of the tokens that I need and open the 85 plus times 20. Alright, in order to do that, I'm going to need a little bit of motivation from you lot, and that comes in the form of a thumbs up. So smash the thumbs up. 3,000 likes? Come on, thank you. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to my channel as well if you're new. Cheers. So yesterday we did go ahead and unlock Patrick Vieira icon moments. I mean, how does he stack up in comparison to Showdown Fabinho? You know, by the time you're watching this, you're going to know who's won the Champions League. Did Rodrigo get his upgrade? Did Fabinho get the upgrade? Like, who was the better SBC to do? I can neither confirm nor deny whether or not I've completed any of those SBCs. So we'll talk about that in a later date. But as you can see, Acuna, I sold him once again. I'm actually going to end up buying him again, and I'll probably end up selling him again as well. I'm actually kind of trading a little bit with him and just making a few quid here and there. Well, a few coins here and there, I guess you could say. But I decided because we sold him, I could actually change my squad to this. So instead of having the defensive player on the left mid spot and then the more attacking player on the right mid spot, I could just go ahead and put Mateus as a right mid because he's like got ridiculous stats all round. And then Danjuma as the attacking fella. And actually I realized they're both on comeback on defense anyway. So yeah, like it's basically just swapped around who does the defensive role and who does all the attacking. So that I think could work out a treat, and it's just basically Danjuma on 7 chem because I've really liked this card from what I've used of it so far. So there are 2 icon swap tokens left for me to get in order to get the 5 tokens that I need to submit for the 85 plus times 20. Unfortunately for me, I will be getting one more token after that, which is from the FUT Champions one. I have 6 out of 13 at the moment because I got 6 wins in playoffs. And then, I will get the other ones when I play the weekend league for you in like tomorrow's episode, the day after, whatever it may be, whenever I'm actually back playing it. So yeah, I'll just have 1 token spare left over, and that's happened to me throughout most of icon swaps. That happens, and you can't do anything with them. What I'm really hoping would happen is that come like the real like latter stages of the game cycle, EA just put out like a special card token SBC where you can just put like 1 token in from any of the token stuff that we've had this year and get like a 100k pack or a few tokens for a 100k pack, whatever it may be. I'd be down for that. That'd be quite cool because there's loads of us with just some useless tokens in our club, isn't there? So I was struggling with League On, I'll tell you that for nothing. And I realised I only needed to have 8 out of the 11 players as first owner. So I strengthened my team a little bit with some cheap but decent special cards. We brought in Winter Wildcards, David. We brought in Doku, and we also brought in Amavi. So I strengthened a defender, a midfielder, and an attacker. And straight away, I just noticed a difference. Like, trying to cross in with silver players like that Suleimana and stuff, it just wasn't working. So it instantly improved my squad like drastically. As you can see here, we literally kick off, run down the wing with Neymar because I haven't got to play him up front anymore. I can just play him as a winger, get that cross in, and I mean that's just a wonder finish. Even though it was a red time, it was a wonder volley from Doku. So yeah, like, it made my life a lot easier. And if you are struggling with some of your icon swaps, I highly recommend, if you have like 11 first owner players in there, just go out and buy a couple of other like slightly better players that can help you through it, because it makes life a whole lot less stressful, I'll tell you that. So yeah, Icon Swaps League done. I'm not showing you all of the games in there because, of course, there were a bunch of 1-0 quits where I quit when they were winning, and just some more games where I get 1-0 rage quits. It's not the most interesting thing in the world to watch, so I'll show you a couple of games and that'll be it. And now we're on to what is going to be the final one for me. I just need to sell these players that I just bought, and I actually managed to sell all of them for a little bit more than what I paid for them, so I guess we make the the money back on tax, so we definitely didn't really lose anything on those cards. And even if we did lose a few thousand coins, it was certainly worth it because they made it bearable for me. They actually got me through the challenges that I was otherwise struggling with these silver special cards that aren't actually as good as they look. So this is the La Liga squad that I'm going to use. And actually, I think I end up changing it up a little bit. I think I take Benzema out and I put, I end up putting Vinny Jr. back in. So I've got like a ridiculously fast and very, very attacking side here. And I tried to play like super aggressive and stuff. And yeah, I mean, the wins came fairly quickly. It was certainly a lot more easy than with the Ligue 1 side. That's kind of obvious when you look at the current squad differences between the two. My La Liga squad after the week of La Liga TOTS was just like absolutely ridiculous. Whereas, you know, I'm still nowhere near caught up with Ligue 1 stuff, and it'll only be tomorrow and going forwards that I get anywhere near unlocking some Ligue 1 players. So yeah, I guess my squad for that will gradually improve over the course of the week. And, you know, with a couple of red picks from the weekend league and stuff as well. And you can let me know down below who's the best Ligue 1 TOTS player that you've got so far. I am curious to know what your thoughts are on all of that, or, you know, just the latest TOTS. Who you're liking, who have you got in your team, who have you managed to pack this week. As many comments as you want to leave down below. It's great for the video, so it's cool to see and cool to read your comments. But yeah, I mean, a lot of 1-0 quits. I'm not going to show you too many more. I think like maybe this will be the final one I show you. But look at this dribbling from Isco. The skills, the left stick dribbling and stuff. Oh, and the little green time finish. You love to see it from the Spaniard. He is quite something. He's a very good player. And the fact that he got the 5-star skills is just oh so useful because I love them. So we got Icon Swaps La Liga done. I'm now currently sat on 5 tokens and have in total earned every single token bar 1. So I've got, how many was it? I've got like 17 out of the 18 that were available, and I've spent all but 5, and I will get the final token in the coming days, but I won't be able to do anything with it, like I said. So we can finally, with this token, submit the 5 tokens that we've got in the club for the 85 plus times 20 pack, SBC pack, whatever you want to call it. Confirmation of a few things selling. I think Doku ended up selling just a couple of minutes after that, actually. I sold him within the first hour, I'm pretty sure. But we've got some 75 plus player packs to go through now, just because I think there's like 6 of them because I completed 2 sets of icon swaps and you get one of them every single time. I've mentioned this before. Sometimes these are like absolutely dreadful, like god awful, and then sometimes you actually just end up getting like a couple of boards and maybe a special card. So what are we going to get today? Well, I mean, so far we've had nothing, but we do get flames, and that is going to be an 85 actually, so I'll take that. From a 75 plus 1 player pack, I'll certainly take a Kasper Schmeichel for sure, but I don't think we get really anything else. But it's not really to be expected, is it? That's not what you clicked on the video for. You didn't really want to watch some 1-player packs, did you? You want to watch me open a pack which contains 20 players, all 85 and above. And you're probably wondering, like, what was going on with the thumbnail, Tom? Well, I've got to figure out what's going on there. I saw a Ronaldo on the thumbnail, but that doesn't quite make sense. So we'll figure it out. In we go then with our 5 tokens. They are under special item for some reason. And all 5 of them is going to be what it costs for us to get our big fodder pack. Now, we managed to do Patrick Vieira without even the use of this big fodder pack. So that's good. And it means that whatever good SBCs have come out over the last couple of days, I would have had the opportunity to maybe do one of them if I wanted to. All right, with the fodder that we get from this. So shall we get into it then? I think we probably should. 20 85 plus rated players. We get a TOTS, of course. So no, we don't. Hello? What's gone on there then? I got the UEL man of the match trap. So no TOTS in this entire pack. But we pack a Ronaldo. Where's my blues? This is an 85 plus times 20. This has got to be one of the craziest packs in the entire game. How have I got no blues? So yeah, this was of course out during La Liga TOTS for me. So if there are any players that have currently got a TOTS that do feature in this as a regular card, I'm not getting screwed over. But I thought it would be fun to put the blue Cristiano Ronaldo, even though it was the base Ronaldo with his picture and his stats. I thought it'd be fun to put the blue Ronaldo on the thumbnail because nobody expects to see an 85 plus times 20 without a blue in it. Like what? How on earth has that happened? So that threw me. I was genuinely expecting, because it was La Liga TOTS, I thought, this is my moment. This is where I get the Vinny or the Benzema or the Modric. I thought one of those three players were just going to pop out for me, or the Pedri, of course, something like that, but it just did not happen. So yeah, that was I don't know what to say. Like, is it a monumental L when you pack Ronaldo? He's fodder. I've got a better version of him in the club. Like, he's probably under 100k, right? Like, easily. I don't know, man. I don't know. What do you guys think of my fodder pack? Let me know down below. It was just a lot of effort for something which I didn't even then get the satisfaction of seeing blue. Big sag. So, after that, I decided to do a La Liga 84 plus player pick because I had some spare fodder, of course. And like I said, this was during a time where La Liga TOTS was still a thing. And can we get a blue from this one after not getting it from the big pack? No, we can't. Oh, dear. Okay, duplicate Gerard Moreno this time around then. Yeah, I think I submitted a couple of 85s or 86s into that, so that's not worked out in my favour very well, has it? Oh well. So just towards the end of the episode, you might notice here that Pele's been dropped. Mateus has actually made his way back into the squad, even though we've got Vieira. And the plan is obviously, like I mentioned, was to do this. So in my 3-5-2, essentially just switch it around so that Mateus can go as the right mid. I'm happy with his defensive ability. He'll be getting back and helping out. He does anyway, no matter where you play him. I played him as a right back previously and thought he did a really good job. So him just running up and down that right-hand side is going to be brilliant, and I think he can score goals as well. And then Danjuma, the more attacking player with the 4-star skill, 5-star weak foot, he can just go down that left-hand side and create danger like he would anyway, right? So genuinely quite excited to have both Vieira and Mateus in the starting 11 still. If I was to play in a 4-2-2 though, for any reason that other than like, well, if I just really needed to feel comfortable with a formation in a game, then I could just play Alaba at left back for a little bit. The rest of the back four, as you would expect, you know, Koundé, Sula, and Da Costa, and then just the rest of the squad as you would expect going forwards. So a little change of manager. We go for C Tits as our manager. Cool, and we apply the. España. We apply the Spanish. Once I finally find it, there it is. There you go, Tom. Scroll that a little bit more. We put a little La Liga on him, and that is going to help me just get a little bit of chem with everyone. And the only player not on full 10 chemistry is going to be Danjuma on 7. And I can live with that. He's already got some pretty impressive stats. So yeah, that team is ready and raring for me to go in and play that weekend league or play that Foot Champs session if I get a chance on Tuesday. And I'd already kind of written that off in my head that I wasn't going to get a chance. So hopefully all is well. And from tomorrow you start seeing content from that. But I thought I'd end things off with a few player picks. Now these aren't league specific. And I was only able to get like 4 of them done because I ran out of non-rares. Non-rares was the issue for me. Actually, I might have just started running out of golds that weren't like super high rated. But we start things off with a good player pick, to be fair. These aren't league specific, like I just said. So the blues could come from the off-league TOTS as well. But as you can see, Cavani, Mendy, Angelino, and then can we end off with at least as good as Cavani, an 85? Yes, we can. We get ourselves a little Memphis Depay. So after doing the 85 plus times 20, I'm surprised I got 2 85s there that I hadn't already got. So I think we'll send a few of those little bits into the 81 plus times 7. All right, it refreshed one more time, and I thought, hey, I got a blue from this last time. The La Liga TOTS SBC seemed a little bit expensive for basically a guaranteed de Tomas. So I thought, hey, we'll end off with this and get ourselves a blue, shall we? And it's just my luck today that the blues weren't popping off. You know, in yesterday's video, I think I packed like 5 TOTS. And today it is just, yeah, it just seems impossible. Like, even with one of the biggest and best fodder packs in the game, I didn't get a single blue. How crazy is that? How is that for some, you know, YouTuber pack luck? It doesn't always happen. But then again, we pack CR7, so I could always put that in the title. But I don't know how much that will really work for me in late May. But guys, that is going to be the end of the episode today. Like I said, I should all be back to sort of normal tomorrow. And we'll catch up with like our rivals rewards, a couple player SBCs maybe. And then get stuck into some weekend league as well, or some rivals. Because there's going to be plenty to do. That is for sure. And I'll get caught up with League TOTS and whatnot. So we'll go forward from here. Thank you for putting up with me for the last few days with slightly out-of-date content. I hope that hasn't been too much of a problem for you. And if you could smash a thumbs up, that'd be brilliant. 3,000 likes, 2,000 likes, 1,000 likes, whatever you can muster up, I'll be happy with it. And subscribe as well to the channel if you're new. Cheers. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Those links are down below. I'll see you over there. And yeah, I mean, I'll be back again tomorrow, all being well. Hopefully with not too much of a hangover. It's not going to be good, is it? I'll catch you guys tomorrow. I'll see you then. Peace.